Hey, it is good to see you. And today we're going to be talking about new. I almost dropped that. That was a close call. That would have been embarrassing on camera, but then of course I could have edited it out and you wouldn't have known any different that I almost dropped this. But anyways, guys, this looks pretty familiar, but no, this is not a Canvas Shootout. It is a new Canvas print from Printique. And so today I'm really excited for a couple reasons. Last year, you may recall, I did a review on a metal print from Printique. It was the first time getting a metal print from those guys, and my expectations were really blown out of the water. And it turns out those guys do canvas prints as well as acrylic prints, and that's what we're going to be cracking open today. I let the curiosity get the best of me. Last year, when I did that, it was that red photo with the red sunset from Tahoe trip I did in 2018, and that image I also used from Printique in the color theory video that we did. Anyways, I was super impressed with that, and so it turns out they have the canvas prints, and that's what's inside of this here. Now guys, before we get going along with this video is going to be kind of similar-ish to our shootouts. I'm going to bring, like anytime I get any new prints in my home, I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride as well, because I get two birds with one stone. Get to crack this thing open. In case any of you may be looking to do business with a particular print company, well, I get to make a video out of it. You guys get to get educated in terms of if you spend your hard-earned money getting a print for that particular company, is it going to live up to your expectations? Would you buy it again, or would I recommend it? So as always, I'm going to crack the sucker open. I'm going to share with you my thoughts. You may agree, you may not. Either way, you're going to know what to expect if you order a print from this company. So, as always, it's that time of the video, or, well, it's not that time of the video. If you find some value with this video, if you can do me a favor and hit that like button down below, it really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friends, pull up a seat in. Let's go. All right, so first, the packaging is actually pretty stinking cool with this here. They have, all the other boxes were white, and that is purely cosmetic, but I like the packaging so far. I'm not sure how the hell they have this thing in here, so I'm going to... There's these metal staples along the side of this here, so I'm going to guess that's how we're going to crack this sucker open. Uh-oh. That staple go.
Stop it.
Okay, this is a timeout moment. I don't want to...
Get some help.
Okay, what you don't know is I'm in socks right now, and that staple is on the ground, and I don't want to step on this thing here.
Few moments later.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where the hell that staple went.
No! God, please, no!
Okay, guys. If I go down, you know why. That is... Then again, I have tan carpets, and it's these bronze staples, and so it kind of blends in. So I'll just grab a vacuum later, and hopefully the vacuum will find it. But let's take the rest of these out and not drop them this time. Okay, I'm going to put all of those right in the center there. Okay, so I'll give these guys credit. They really packaged the snot out of this thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is looking pretty stinking cool. You may recall in some of the earlier videos that I've done on canvas prints, I constantly talk about how canvas prints are packaged, or I'm sorry, how they're packaged in for the shipping side of things here. If a print's jostling around or kind of shifting around and so forth, as FedEx or UPS is drop kicking it from the print company over to where you live, that can really cause damage to your print. This is really interesting. Okay. You may recall last year, I'm still curious where that stinking staple went. You may recall last year, there was two companies. Was it Canvas Print, or, you know, I think it was on the metal print side, that Cantilever White Wall was one of the companies that had the print kind of hustled, or I'm sorry, protected inside of a piece of wood. This is really cool. I really love how this is packaged. Now, let me grab. So I'm really curious about. Okay, so this is. Okay, so you have these 4 arms that are. These 4 arms that kind of grab and hold that print and keep it kind of nestled inside the inside, or I'm sorry, the center part of that. That's really cool. Then you have some foam. Yes, I keep looking down on the floor, hoping that I'm going to see something shining that I can pick this thing up before I jack myself up. Okay, this is looking pretty darn cool. Okay, let's get the wrapping up. Okay, so there's a wrapping around this here that's going to further protect it. Okay. This is looking pretty darn good. Actually, I just noticed something in the photo that's pretty funny. Okay. So this is the photo that I wanted to get printed. This was last year. We took a family trip, the first since COVID. We went out to Hawaii. And this is one of the photos that walked away that I've been meaning to get printed for some time. And it's funny because, let's see if you can pick this up here. Right off the get-go, I noticed the reflection of the guy that took my photo in my sunglasses. Let's see if we can get that in there. I don't know whether the camera's going to pick it up. I'll probably take a photo and I'll put it on the screen here. But that is, that's funny. It's the first thing I noticed there. So this is, like always, one of the first things I'm doing. I'm looking for color. And I'm going to start. And here's something different. You guys may know over the years, I usually get the wrap that goes around. This time I decided to go a little different. I got the black frame. Ooh, we'll get to that in a moment. I went with a black frame around. This is pretty good. And now frame. Now, while the frame doesn't have the center bracing on it, which normally I would gripe about, but these guys scored some points with the mounting hardware. Okay, I love the mounting hardware. The only time I've seen a company send this sort of a honeycomb kind of grid mounting hardware was Whitewall with our wedding photo from 2012, and this is really, I like this is one of my favorite mounting hardware because it's a little bit more forgiving. So as you're hanging something up on the wall, if you're off a little bit, or if you accidentally, put your nail in and it's slightly down, this you can auto kind of re-level things as needed. Now, what I can tell you here is the frame is nice stock. The wood's sanded really nice. The corners are really tight. Now, you guys know me. I am a nut with the staple frequencies. Let's take a look at what this one has. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16 staples along the top. Not too shabby. I'm looking at the corners right now, and so far, corners look really nice. One thing I like to see, which most companies don't have, I like to see a back. This one doesn't have a back, but what I do see here, and it's the small things that really add up. This has little rubber knobbies on the bottom, which is nice. So when the print is up against the wall, that's keeping the bottom part of it kind of recessed off the wall a little bit. This looks pretty good. This looks very good, actually. The canvas quality looks nice. Now I'm taking a closer look on the front for any wackiness in the colors. There's great sharpness, nice detail. It turned out really nice. Okay, Printique, very, very good. And here's the part with Printique that was a little interesting to begin with. So, you guys know me. I like to purchase I like getting my gear from Adorama. I've been, there's a handful of stores out there, for a lot of my gear since I got started in photography, I've picked up from Adorama. So when I learned a little while back that they had a sister company, I don't know whether it's a sister company, but Printique is owned by Adorama. That's where my interest in the metal prints came in from last year, and they did a great job with that. And so this photo right here from our Hawaii trip, I've wanted to get printed for a little while, but of course at the end of last year we were doing our Canvas Print Shootout, so my head was really tied up with that, and now I'm circling back around and I got it printed. Now here's what I was talking about. With the mounting hardware, you have this little cleat that goes into the wall that they've given you 2 of these things. You just plop that in there and boom. So you have all these little holes that allows you to adjust that. And I'm still thinking about where that staple is. But yeah, anyways, this time of the video is usually when I would put onto the screen a scorecard. I'm not going to put on a scorecard, but I will say these guys, yeah, they're going to end up in our 2022, not this particular print, but I like this. I think we will need to add this company to our 2022 Canvas Print Shootout. And speaking of which, this year, yeah, it's going to be a fun year. So last year we did 11 companies. We'll probably do 12 this year. So again, if you want to see any particular companies for the 2022 Canvas Shootout, let me know in the description below. We have a few that we know we're going to be testing, and I am more than willing to take your input as well. We've taken a few names already from you guys from last year. So TikTok, we're going to be getting that kicked off here probably in the next month or so. So if there's a particular company you want us to test, let me know in the description below. But anyways, guys, this is a very nice print. I'm very happy with this. Kudos Printique for a kick-ass print. Oh. Found it. Wow. That was a close call. Okay. See, look at that. That would not have felt good. No, sir. Anyways, guys, it's that time of the video where I'm going to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff that is oh so valuable to the channel. So if you found some value with this video, if you can hit that like button down below. If you're currently not subscribed to the channel, hell, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you part of the family. And last but not least, make sure you hit that bell so therefore every time we come out with a video like this, you're notified. And guys, that's all I have here for you today. So I'm going to be jumping out of my studio so you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.